Genesis, can you come over and make dinner for me now? I just don't feel like doing anything today. Huh? Right now? I still have to prepare dinner at my place and get a bunch of other things ready, so it's hard for me to come over now. That doesn't matter. I'm hungry, so hurry up and come make it. All right, but is it okay if it's something simple? I want steak today. Also, serve the fancy French appetizers I saw on TV before. Steak and French cuisine? That might be a bit too much. What? A housewife should always be able to prepare a perfect meal no matter what, right? Or are you saying you can't do that? No, it's not that. But it's already late and things are a bit hectic now. Excuses, excuses. That's why you're useless. Seriously, why did Andrew marry a woman like you? He really didn't have good judgment after all. How could you say that? Oh, and dessert too. I'd like a parfait if possible. Make it fancy with lots of vanilla ice cream and fruit. A parfait? But I don't have the ingredients. Another excuse? Are you saying you can't meet my demands? Or is it that you just don't care to satisfy me? No, that's not what I meant. All right, I'll do my best. See? That's what you should have said from the start. Honestly, if you just followed orders from the beginning, it would make things easier for both of us. Well, maybe it's too much to expect that from you. Ruby. And by the way, don't get too caught up in your honeymoon tomorrow. When you get back, I expect you to handle all the household chores perfectly. If you disappoint Andrew, things won't end well for you. Okay, I'll be careful. My son is special, so you'll need to work harder. By the way, what are you planning to wear on your honeymoon tomorrow? You're not going in some cheap outfit, are you? Huh? No, just a simple dress. Simple? That's only going to embarrass Andrew. It's a special trip, so wear something more glamorous and upscale. I prefer to keep it simple and not too showy. Do you even realize how plain you are? At least make sure you look decent on the outside. Okay. Now don't forget about dinner. Hey, I've got a favor to ask you. If you don't agree, things are going to get ugly, trust me. Ruby, what is this favor? I hate you, so I want you to divorce my son right after the honeymoon. What? During the trip, make sure Andrew is disgusted with you and you're the one to blame. What are you talking about? Inside Pan, why don't you do something a bit flashy? Being vulgar would be just perfect, like causing a scene on the beach and being loud enough to bother the other tourists. Or maybe do something even more outrageous. Oh, I know. Why not do something shocking like relieving yourself in the middle of the street? If you pull off something that crazy, Andrew could start to think he can't be with you anymore. Ruby, what are you even thinking? I would never do such a thing. I've never even considered being vulgar in front of him. Oh, really? Well, if you don't listen to me, prepare yourself. Your life as a daughter-in-law is going to be brutal. Do you think you can handle relentless harassment from me? Why are you saying such things? I thought you were supportive of our marriage until now. Supportive? That was only because my husband told me to keep quiet and not interfere with Andrew's decision. On the inside, I've been sending prayers the whole time. Prayers? Yes. I hope the two of you fight and break up. That kind of prayer. But unfortunately, that wish didn't come true. So I wished for something bigger. I hope the whole world ends.
Breaking up or the end of the world? Isn't that a little extreme?
You think so? But to me, this marriage is that much of a disaster. I can't believe I allowed it to happen.
What do you hate about me so much? Did I do something wrong?
Your very existence is the problem. I can't stand the thought of an ordinary, boring woman like you being involved in my son's life.
Is that because you're comparing me to Andrew?
You know about his special power, don't you?
Yes, I've heard he has a special ability to sense things normal people can't, and that he sometimes has premonition dreams.
Exactly. That power used to be incredible. When he was a child, it was even stronger than it is now. He could guess what was inside surprise boxes, and he even predicted earthquakes. He was like a child of God.
But I heard that as he grew up, the power weakened, and now he can only vaguely sense things.
That's right. It's such a waste. If he had trained properly, he could have been predicting lottery numbers by now.
What? You were thinking about that?
Of course! That's why he should have married a woman with similar abilities and had children with even stronger powers.
You've got to be kidding, right? That ability has caused him a lot of pain throughout his life.
Yes, I know. When he was little, he often cried at night from scary dreams, but that's no big deal.
We don't want our child to go through that kind of pain.
That's because he's not tough enough. But don't worry. I'll raise my future grandchild properly and make them strong.
Neither of us wants that.
I don't care what you want. You're going to divorce him soon anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's absolutely not going to happen. We're not planning to break up.
Is that so? If you insist, I guess I have no choice.
Do you understand now?
I understand how you feel.
Thank you.
But that doesn't mean I agree with you.
What?
Anyway, goodbye.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
There's nothing more to say. I hope you enjoy your trip tomorrow.
She's definitely up to something. I'm Genesis, 27 years old. It hadn't been long since I married my husband, Andrew, and we were all set to head off on our honeymoon starting the next day. But I had this strange feeling that something was not right. I didn't want to ruin the mood, so I decided to wait until we got back from the trip to tell him about the WhatsApp messages. The next day, I was on high alert as we headed to the airport, but Ruby, who was determined to make us divorce, pulled off something unbelievable.
Ruby, stop doing this weird stuff. Don't you realize how inappropriate this is? What are you planning? Isn't it obvious? I locked you in the airport bathroom stall.
Pretending to be a cleaning lady just for this? How wicked.
It was a flawless disguise, wasn't it? I snagged the outfit on Amazon just yesterday.
And snatching my bag too? What are you thinking?
I'm taking your place on the flight to Saipan. I'll be enjoying the trip with my son.
What?
You ugly girl. You'll be stuck in the airport bathroom until I get back.
This isn't funny. Stop joking around.
I'm serious. You and Andrew need to get divorced as soon as possible.
If you keep this up, Andrew will hate you, not me.
Canceling the honeymoon makes you the bad one. A quick divorce is just around the corner for you.
I've already sent a message to Andrew on WhatsApp.
Oh, really? Looks like a message just popped up.
What?
You see, earlier when I pretended to say goodbye, I actually met up with him. At that moment, I casually slipped his phone out of his pocket. Of course, without him noticing. Such trickery is a piece of cake for me.
No way. How did you even manage that?
I slipped a dummy phone of the same model into his pocket. It looks exactly the same, but inside it's completely empty. You have to be extra careful with things like this.
Can anyone really pull off something that smoothly?
I've known for a while that Andrew always keeps his phone in his back pocket. So I practiced all night to make sure I could pull it off flawlessly. It's only natural to know your son's habits, right?
Are you kidding me?
And thanks to you being stuck in the bathroom for so long, the timing was perfect. I sent Andrew ahead on the flight, and now I'll calmly follow behind.
This is too much, even for you. It's just despicable.
It's my dream to have my future grandchild predict a big lottery win. I'll do whatever it takes. Andrew and that power of his will lead our family to greatness.
If my husband hears about this, he'll be disgusted with you. No one will ever support that kind of thinking.
Oh, please. Andrew and I are blood related. If I take my time convincing him, he'll understand. After all, I raised him.
That's impossible. Now open this door.
No way. I've wedged the door shut with 3 suitcases filled with heavy stones, and even braced it with a rod. It took a lot of effort.
No wonder it doesn't open. This is unbelievable.
Plus, I put an out-of-order sign at the entrance, so no one's coming in. Pretty flawless, right? I really am a woman who leaves no stone unturned.
So that's why it's been so quiet.
Oh, and I took your bag too, and helped myself to the cash inside. There was plenty of cash. Looks like I'll be living it up in Saipan. Lucky me.
Stop it. That money is important.
Oh, and your wallet and bag aren't my style, so I'm going to throw them all out. They're probably just cheap stuff, considering someone like you owns them.
That wallet is something my late grandmother gave me for my birthday. It's really important to me. I don't care about the money, but please, at least give me back my wallet.
Was your grandmother some kind of billionaire? No, of course not, right? So that wallet's probably just some leftover bargain bin junk. Off to the trash it goes.
I don't need the money, please. I'm begging you. Just give me the wallet.
If it's that precious to you, let's have a little fun with it. Look, I'm soaking it in coffee, and now it's ruined for good. And there it goes, into the trash. Goodbye, cheap wallet.
How could you? You're the worst. I need to get out of here and retrieve it right now.
It's useless. Just stay put. No matter what you try, there's no escape. You should just give up.
Ruby, it's serious.
What now? If you think you can trick me, you're mistaken.
This is no time for that. You need to run now.
Huh?
Wait, don't tell me. Has the plane already taken off?
Of course. These days, planes have Wi-Fi, so I can keep using WhatsApp. It's pretty convenient.
I see. Well, in that case, there's nothing I can do. But please, listen calmly. I need you to take what I'm about to say seriously. That plane might really be in danger. It's not just a gut feeling. We both sensed something was wrong.
What kind of nonsense are you talking about now? Honestly, such a pathetic lie. Who would believe that? You don't seriously think you can still fool me with some made-up story, do you? It's not funny at all.
I'm telling you the truth. I'm not joking about this. It's Andrew. He's the one who said it. He sensed danger many times with his power, and this time I'm sure he's right.
What are you talking about? Did you forget that I have his phone? There's no way he could contact you. How could he tell you something like that?
He's right next to me. He actually came and rescued me. Andrew sensed where I was using his ability and acted immediately.
What kind of nonsense are you spouting? You're locked in a bathroom. How could he be with you? Have you lost your mind?
You might not believe it, but just a little while ago, he came to help me. Andrew got on the plane, but then he got off right away. I think he sensed something.
This lie is so far-fetched that it's not even funny anymore. Who do you think is going to believe such nonsense?
But it's true. As soon as he boarded the plane, he sensed something dangerous, and Andrew immediately turned back.
No way!
Please, believe me. The biggest proof is that Andrew isn't on that plane right now. If he was, you'd be able to check, right?
He is there. I rebooked the ticket in my name, so our seats are separate, but I definitely confirmed it. He's sitting in that seat.
Are you really sure about that? I don't think so.
He's wearing an Aloha shirt and jeans, so it's definitely Andrew. I've seen him in that outfit many times.
Did you actually talk to him to confirm? Or are you just assuming because of the outfit?
Well, he's been sleeping with an eye mask on, so I didn't talk to him. But there's no way I'm wrong.
Ruby, I heard you're nearsighted, and recently, you've been having some farsightedness issues too, right? Andrew mentioned that as well. Are you wearing your glasses today?
No, not today. I'm planning to switch to contacts once we get to Saipan. I'm fine without them for now, but what does that matter?
Then take a good look. Put on your glasses or really focus to make sure. It's important to confirm if it's actually your son.
There's no way I'd mistake my own son's face. I'm his mother.
If that's what you believe, then check properly. See the truth with your own eyes.
Hold on a second. It wasn't him.
Now, do you believe what I've been saying?
So, this plane really is in danger?
Yes, unfortunately.
And what exactly do you mean by danger? You're not saying it's going to crash, are you?
Calm down. We don't know that for sure yet.
You've got to be kidding. I'm getting off right now. I'll make them turn the plane around.
One passenger making a fuss isn't going to make them turn around. And if you do something suspicious, there's a chance you might be mistaken for a hijacker or something.
Then what am I supposed to do?
You'll just have to pray that you arrive in Saipan safely.
I can't stand the thought of sitting here for hours with that hanging over me.
Maybe it's karma catching up to you.
Stop saying things like that and do something with the airline.
What do you want me to do?
Tell them about Andrew's ability and get them to turn the plane around.
No one is going to believe that.
So what are you saying? You're just going to abandon me like this?
As I said before, Andrew only felt that something was off, but that doesn't mean the plane is definitely going to crash.
What else could possibly go wrong while on a plane if not a crash?
Like the restroom being too crowded and you won't make it?
That's awful, but as long as it doesn't crash, that's better.
Oh.
What? What is it?
That plane is going to crash. I assumed Andrew was wearing that scared expression because he thought the plane was about to go down.
What?
But really, he was just holding back the urge to hit the bathroom.
I'm sitting here terrified that the plane might actually crash, and you're joking around?
Relax, it's not going to crash.
Really?
Andrew just had one of his clear visions for the first time in a while.
He saw me landing safely in Saipan?
Yeah.
That's a relief.
And he also clearly saw you getting pickpocketed at the airport and ending up with nothing.
What?
Well, considering it was my money in the first place, it's a bit of a mixed feeling. but I'll just add that to the compensation.
Excuse me? What are you talking about? That makes no sense.
I'm talking about the fact that you locked me in the bathroom. I'll be filing a criminal report for unlawful confinement and seeking compensation.
Are you trying to scare me with this ridiculous exaggeration?
I'm serious. When Andrew came to rescue me, he wasn't alone. The police were with him.
You're lying.
The police saw me locked in that bathroom and they took photos as evidence. Plus, this conversation on WhatsApp clearly proves that you, Ruby, are the culprit. So, there's no escaping this.
This isn't funny. It's a joke, right? Enough is enough. You're such an awful daughter-in-law trying to scare me with lies. It's making me sick.
Well, if you don't want to believe it, that's fine. But when you return, reality will catch up to you. At that point, you'll fully understand what you've done.
Wait, are you saying this isn't a joke?
Yes, this is the reality. I'm filing a criminal report and you will be arrested. On top of that, I'll be claiming compensation for emotional distress, as well as damages for the bag and wallet you destroyed, for a total of $20,000.
What? You're really going to turn me, your husband's mother, over to the police? You are truly the worst daughter-in-law of all time. I should give you an award for being the most disgraceful wife ever.
Honestly, I expected you to make a bigger scene. But I'm surprised you're calm enough to crack such a lame joke instead.
Once Andrew finds out you're trying to turn his mother into a criminal, he'll definitely divorce you, right?
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
There's no problem. I'll just have my husband pay the compensation. Getting a criminal record doesn't bother me at all.
But Andrew came with the police to rescue me, didn't he? Can you really believe he'd still take your side after that?
He's a smart guy. He's just pretending to be a good husband in front of the police. How can you not see that? You're such a clueless wife.
But Andrew told me he's cutting ties with you. He said he'll never have anything to do with you again after what you've done to me.
No way! That can't be true.
That's not the only reason. Andrew is also furious that you tried to use his power for your selfish gain. That's another reason he's cutting ties with you.
I'm just hoping for my future grandchild to have that gift. I'm not trying to control Andrew.
That makes it even worse. The fact that you're trying to place that burden on your grandchild is something he can't forgive.
Why not? If we won the lottery, I was planning to share the winnings with him.
You really don't understand, do you?
What don't I understand?
You've been by Andrew's side all this time and should know how much he's suffered because of that power. Yet you're trying to pass that burden on to his future children. You don't realize how cruel that is. That's why he's decided to cut ties with you. He's disillusioned by it.
That's a lie. It has to be.
And as for having your husband pay the compensation, I wouldn't count on that, since you're probably going to be served with divorce papers the moment you return. So that plan's likely not going to work.
What?
When I called earlier to report what's been happening, he mentioned that he always felt your fixation on Andrew's power, but he didn't know it was this intense. Now he's saying he can't keep going like this with you.
That's just you trying to scare me, isn't it? You're saying all this just to win, to make me feel threatened. I can see right through your lies. This whole divorce talk, it's something you've orchestrated, isn't it?
I don't know about that. The truth is often more brutal than you think. I understand you don't want to face reality, but the time for escaping through lies and threats is over. Isn't it about time you accept the truth?
This is a lie. This isn't something that can be brushed off as a joke. But wait, what if my husband really wants a divorce? What am I supposed to do then?
Are you behind all of this? Oh no! He just sent me a picture of the divorce papers on WhatsApp. This can't be happening. Why has my life turned out like this? Oh my, looks like one of your fun surprises just disappeared. I was planning to shock you even more after you returned, but reality hit you much sooner than expected. And the reality waiting for you after you return may be even harsher. So, Andrew really did say he's cutting ties with me? No, that can't happen. You have to convince Andrew to help me. He really shouldn't throw in the towel on me at this point. He'll regret treating his mother like this. Why would I help someone who locked me in a bathroom and threw away my late grandmother's keepsake so casually? This is a mess of your own making, isn't it? Fine, I was wrong. I'll apologize. I'll take full responsibility and replace the bag and wallet. I'll buy you new ones. Just please help me. There's nothing of value I could ever want from you. And at this point, do you really think replacing those things makes any difference? Please don't say that. If my husband divorces me and my son abandons me, I don't know what to do. How am I supposed to go on living? This is exactly what they call reaping what you sow. The consequences of all the people you've trampled over are now coming back to you. I'll do anything. I'll pay you back, and I'll totally ask for your forgiveness. Please, don't abandon me like this. I don't want my life to end this way. After returning, Ruby was immediately divorced and cut off from her son Andrew. The family future she had envisioned vanished without a trace. She was kicked out of her home and now lives in a small rundown apartment. Her life is far more difficult than before. She works as a cashier at the grocery store during the day and does night shifts at the factory to make ends meet. Of course, she has no friends left, and even her relatives have distanced themselves. She now leads a lonely life, ignored by everyone. Her habit of looking down on people hasn't changed, and she's hated at work due to her bullying of new employees. She's reportedly on the verge of losing her job. The get-rich-quick dreams she once had have all evaporated, and maybe she's finally realized that her greed is what cost her everything. Meanwhile, my husband and I are enjoying married life. We regularly meet up with my father-in-law, have meals, and go shopping together. Now, I'm just thinking how nice it would be to introduce him to his future grandchild soon.
I wonder if you're home right now. Are you going to write back? Linda, what are you doing? Oh my God, you are slow. Respond to my messages immediately.
I didn't notice your message. I'm sorry. I'm at a big shopping center right now. I'm having a hard time moving around. I left my phone in my bag.
You went to a big shopping center? How dare you go so far away without telling me?
Sorry. I was hoping to cut down on food costs a little. I thought I'd try buying in bulk.
By the way, have you decided on today's menu? I haven't been asked anything. You went shopping on your own without asking me what I wanted to eat?
I got a lot of potatoes from a friend today. I'm going to make potato salad. I'm trying to find fish to go with it.
Huh? Potato salad? You're going to make me and my husband eat something with that many calories? What if we become obese? Linda, it's not about what you want to eat. Think about us a little too.
Huh? But I asked my father-in-law, and he said he wanted to eat potato salad. You said you like potato salad too, right? Didn't you?
That's because that's what Henry bought for me at a fancy delicatessen. It's not the same as the cheesy potato salad you make. There's no way I would eat something like that.
No way? So, you'd rather I buy today's meal?
Would you do that? I can't eat something that high in calories.
Then can I make potato salad tomorrow? The potatoes need to be cooked quickly or they will go bad.
Linda, is potato salad the only thing you can think of? Why don't you make something else?
What do you mean by something else?
I don't know. That's something you'll have to figure out. If you really want to eat potato salad, Linda, if you really want to eat potato salad, you can eat it by yourself.
I understand. Then I'll prepare something else for your dinner.
Isn't it obvious? Do you not understand unless I tell you every single time? You really lack comprehension, don't you? You've been married for more than 2 years, and you haven't learned anything? I guess idiots don't grow up over time.
Well, with all due respect,
What?
I understand that I'm not doing things the way you want me to, but that doesn't mean you have to talk to me like that, no matter how much it bothers you.
Huh? What? You're being quite blunt. Are you in a position to say such a thing? You are the one who married into our family, right? And yet you're acting all cocky towards me, your mother-in-law. It's so annoying. Can't you be a little more humble?
Am I such a bad wife? I'm doing the best I can in this house in my own way.
That kind of pretending to be depressed makes me even angrier. Why don't you just do what you're told and don't talk back to me? You're a real pain in the ass.
Even when I'm quiet, you complain when I express my opinion. No matter what I do, you won't approve of me. What am I supposed to do? If I don't do anything, it's going to be difficult and demanding to live with you.
Huh? Even if you are bitter and demanding, I don't care about that.
Oh, no?
As long as you do what you're told by me, as you're told, that's all that matters. Do you understand?
Yes, that's enough. You mean I shouldn't argue, right?
Oh, you're very understanding. You're the wife, that's all. Just take care of the house. You're on maternity leave now, and, well, you're home, aren't you? You'd rather you quit your job and stay home all the time, wouldn't you?
No, that's non-negotiable. You wanted me to live with you instead of continuing to work, right? Right now, I still want to keep my job, too.
Oh, really? You want to work? You'll neglect your house and your mother-in-law?
I didn't say that, did I?
Well, it doesn't matter. You're home on maternity leave right now. Cooking, laundry, cleaning. You should do it all, right? Do you think you understand a wife's job? That's why idiots are so annoying.
Okay. Even though I'm on maternity leave, I'm still having nausea and I'm not in the best of health. I can't do all the housework. You also experienced childbirth, so you understand, don't you?
You're so sloppy and annoying. You know what? You're like a slave to me now that you're married. Since you married my Luke, you will work in this house forever, okay? Oops, I meant housekeeper, not slave.
That's awful. Okay, I get it. I still have some shopping to do.
I'll drop you another text when I come up with a good menu. We're trying to cut down on food costs, so don't waste your time shopping, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And then, I'll send you a message when I'm done with my tea time with my friend. Pick me up at the front of the store.
Yes, ma'am. I'll talk to you later then.
Linda, I'm calling you now. Wait, are you not answering the phone again? Answer the phone. That's enough of that, isn't it?
Excuse me, mother-in-law, I'm at the hospital.
If you're in the hospital, why didn't you just say so right away? You're such a moron with everything.
I'm sorry. What's so urgent?
You went to the hospital, didn't you?
Yes?
It was a routine checkup, right?
Yes, but...
Was it a boy or a girl? I thought it was about time we found out the gender.
Oh, I just found out. The baby looks like a girl.
Huh? A girl? Didn't I tell you to have a boy?
Yes, but I'm afraid that it is what it is.
You're really useless. You're completely useless as a wife.
What?
I said I want a boy. Why a girl? We don't want a girl.
No, but even if you said that, it's not my choice whether it will be a girl or a boy.
See, you're back talking again. You always start with excuses, don't you? I told you not to do that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk back to you.
We're an important family and we need an heir. How can you say it's a girl?
You don't have to talk like that. It'll make my baby sad.
Huh? How can a child in your belly see a text message? You really don't know enough about being a wife, do you? Up until now, no matter how bad things have been, I've been able to bear it because you're Luke's wife. Are you bringing shame to our family?
Shame? I don't think so.
No, you're doing this on purpose. Don't give birth to such a child. Get pregnant with the next one quickly.
Mother-in-law? Do you know what you're saying?
I know what I'm saying. I'm saying you don't have to have that baby. It's a child we don't need. Don't you understand what I'm saying?
It's a precious life from me and him. Why do you say such a terrible thing about not needing her? It doesn't matter which gender it is. It's still a precious child to me and my husband.
It's not important to me. If it were a boy, it would mean something. But a girl? You don't need it, do you? Why did you become his wife? You're really useless.
Stop messing around. Our child is not a thing. You don't need it? Even if you're my mother-in-law, it's unforgivable to say something like that.
Oh, you're upset? I don't expect you to forgive me. I don't care about your feelings. Don't get carried away. All you have to do is take care of the house for us. But if we can't have a boy, there's no point in you staying with us.
You are too much. Your husband was very excited about his first grandchild. I'm sure he will adore her, even if it's a girl.
Don't talk like a know-it-all.
Huh?
What do you know about your father-in-law? Don't act like you know better. I know him better than anyone. When he finds out he's not going to have a grandson, he's going to want to get rid of you.
No, he won't. I don't think my father-in-law is like that.
You're such a mouthy bitch. You know what? We don't need a girl. We don't need to spend money to have a baby. If you want to stay with Luke, give up the girl.
Huh?
And next time, get pregnant with a boy. And if it's still a girl again, do so until you have a boy. Do you understand?
It seems like there's nothing I can say to you. I don't want to go on with this any longer. Goodbye.
Wait a minute. Linda, you're still on your way, right? Linda, I'm almost home. Linda, I'm on my way home now. Be ready to serve dinner soon. Do you understand me? If you're not going to answer my calls, at least reply to me. Linda, where are you? I just got home, but you're not home. Linda, where have you gone? Come home soon. Linda, answer me.
What is it?
You. What is it? How dare you? Where the hell have you been? You went missing. I told you to prepare the meal.
I told your husband I was leaving home.
I haven't heard anything. You know, your father-in-law is tired too. So where are you? Isn't it time to eat already?
I'm out with my husband.
Oh, so you're with Luke too? Well, that's fine, but come home soon. You haven't prepared anything for my meal.
Prepare your meals by yourself.
What? What are you talking about? You're my daughter-in-law. You haven't even done a single household chore. Get your ass back home and do something about the house.
I will never go back to that house again.
What? You've got to be kidding me. Do you have any idea what will happen to you? Have you forgotten your position?
I'm living in a new house with my husband starting today. I won't go back to that house unless something really bad happens.
Don't make such a stupid joke. Anyway, come home soon.
I'm not joking. We're really not going back. Besides, I'm not a slave.
Huh? That's enough. I'll tell your father and Kevin.
I have their consent, so go ahead. In fact, I'm with my husband right now.
What? Both of them know?
Yes, they do. In fact, it was my father-in-law who recommended that we move out. I guess he understood after all.
What? What do you mean? Why did you do that?
He always knew that I was being bullied. He couldn't bear to watch. He knew he had to do something about it when I got pregnant. So while you were out, he talked to my husband and me about it. The three of us were secretly making preparations for the move.
Oh no! The three of you were doing that without telling me?
Yes, my mental state had reached its limit, so I'm grateful that my father-in-law suggested it. My husband and father-in-law are very angry about it too.
What? Why? Why would you do that? Wait. I'll apologize first. I'm sorry. But how can I proceed without talking to you? Just come home. Let's talk once.
That's enough.
What?
No matter what I said, you just ignored me. I realized that it was useless to talk to you. So I discussed it with my husband, and this is what we came up with. So there's no need to discuss it.
Oh no.
Well, I'm going to end this chat now. My husband doesn't want to talk to you either. Please don't call me anymore.
Huh? You're kidding. Kevin? But I'm his mother. Reply.
Mother-in-law, I wish you well. Goodbye. My father-in-law never told my mother-in-law about our whereabouts. We no longer have any contact with my mother-in-law either, and now we are living peacefully. My father-in-law has been sneaking in to visit us. He is looking forward to the birth of our child. If my mother-in-law has a change of heart in the future, he might bring her here, he said. Thanks to leaving my parents-in-law house, I will be able to go through the birth of my child without any worries.
What are you doing? I'm sure you're not busy right now, right? I'm off work too.
I have a lot to do even when I'm off work. I'm also a housewife. And I have a lot of things to take care of for you too.
What the hell is that?
Well, what can I do for you?
You know, our company's doing well. I heard we're going to get a special bonus.
Oh, that's great. That doesn't happen very often, so I'm very grateful.
So, since it's a special bonus, can I have it for my personal use?
What? Well, you currently only get $15 a day for personal use. A special bonus is a reward for hard work. It depends on how much you want, but I'll allow it.
Rumor has it that it's equivalent to 2 months' salary. I wish I could get more.
It's a lot, isn't it? Be thankful you can get it. So, how much do you want?
I want about $3,000.
What? $3,000? Out of 2 months' salary? That's too much.
Even if taxes are deducted, $3,000 would still be left over, right? Isn't that enough?
Well, yes. It's money you work so hard for.
I can buy something for Andy, too. You can spend the rest as you like. Oh, by the way, you said your electric bike was acting up, right? You need it to take Andy to and from school, so why don't you buy another?
It's true that it's in bad shape. Repairing it will be enough. If I buy a new bike, I'll have nothing left to save.
Savings? Aren't you being a bit stingy?
No, it's best to be prepared.
Then buy something else.
Okay, thank you. I'll think about it.
I have great news! I got the special bonus. I looked at the statement. It was more than I expected. You're the one with the bank book and credit card, so take out $3,000 for now.
Congratulations! Good for you! I'll stop by the ATM after work.
Please do.
No problem.
What are you gonna do since you're not getting a new bike?
I don't really want anything in particular.
You don't want anything?
I'm not interested in brands. I'm fine with drugstore cosmetics. And I have enough clothes. There's nothing in particular that I'm having trouble without right now.
Well, okay. Ask Andy what he wants, too. I want to surprise him with something.
Okay, I'll ask Andy. But even though it's a surprise, don't get something too extravagant. There are plenty of gifts throughout the year.
I agree. I don't think we should give him too many toys. I think it's hard to give kids what they need in moderation. That's the hard part.
I know. So, what do you say we keep the money until Christmas? How about we splurge on Christmas presents? How about that?
I guess so. But since we can, I'd like to see Andy's happy face.
Well,
I'll leave it to you what to do. Ask him what he wants.
yeah, I will.
Can I buy what I want with the special bonus of $3,000?
What do you want? What?
It's a secret.
You earned it. It's your money. You can spend it however you want, but just don't go on a golf binge, okay? You'll forget everything and get carried away. Andy will miss you.
I know. I'll remember. That's why I'm shopping instead.
What are you going to buy?
It's still a secret. I'm shopping for something for the family.
Then tell me.
I've got my own reasons. I've got a lot of ideas. I'm just now looking at the items.
That kind of makes sense, but you're always working so hard, so buy what you like.
Thank you. I'm glad. I'll order it online so it'll be delivered to the house. You'll have to look forward to it, won't you?
Yes, okay, I'll receive it.
I'll have it delivered on my day off. I'll arrange for it to be delivered then. I won't give you any trouble.
Could it possibly be delivered this weekend? I have a meeting with the daycare moms. It's been a while since we've all been together. I was going to bring Andy too, sorry.
That's okay. I know it might be hard to relax with the kids around, but you should go enjoy.
Yeah, I'll do that. Thanks. Can you pick up the phone for a second? Where are you? Can you call me? Hey, I need your help.
What's wrong? I just had to buy some juice. I came to the convenience store. Sorry. I didn't realize.
Hi. I have a package for you. What are you going to do with it?
If I told you first, you'd have objected, right?
Well, of course I would have. You're an idiot. You're not a child. Think about it a little.
I'm the one who earned it. You said I could buy whatever I wanted. If there's something I can't have, why didn't you tell me first?
No, I didn't think you'd buy something like this. I'm speechless. I know you like golf, but a real practice net, a putting mat, and another set of clubs? How many sets of clubs do you have to buy?
What? Think about it. With these, I can practice at home. Why go all the way to the golf course? Well, I'd like to play the course once in a while, but I'm keeping my promise to you, right? I don't have to pay for the use of the course, so I'm killing two birds with one stone.
You're going to need some space. Where are you going to put it? You're not going to put it in the house, are you?
No way. I'll put it outside. Well, if I say I'm going outside, I'm not going out far.
Are you stupid? That's not what I meant. Why are you so dependent on golf?
Why can't I at least have some fun? I've always dreamed of practicing in the comfort of my own home. Finally, my dream came true.
But you live in an apartment. Where are you going to put this?
Well, I don't have a choice. I'm going to put it in the parking lot. There's a net, so it'll be fine, right? We can have some family fun, you know?
Don't be silly. What about the car? Where are you going to park it?
I'm thinking of signing up for a monthly parking spot. It's just around the corner.
Huh? Are you really that stupid? How are you going to pay for parking?
I'll pay for it each month. I don't go out, so I can pay for it.
What? You're just deciding everything yourself?
You act like you're mad at me, but the truth is, you want to do it too, don't you?
You're free to spend your money however you want. You can even practice your golf game to your heart's content. But putting it in the parking lot is a big nuisance to everyone around you. What if that hard golf ball hits your neighbor's car? As much as I'd like to leave it there, I just can't see how... I just called the shop.
What? What do you mean?
Of course, I asked them to buy it back. They said there's a pickup fee, so you'll have to pay for that yourself. My husband wasn't spending the entire $3,000. He was planning to use the rest of the money to go to the golf course. My husband got down on his knees and begged me to keep it. But does anyone else have a golf practice net in their condo parking lot? It would be safer not to do so in order not to get into trouble. So I asked the store to take all of his purchases back this time. It's okay to be crazy about golf, but I am sick and tired of hearing about golf every single day. The other day, he went out with our son to see a movie. When my son came home, he told me that he had been taken to the driving range. I don't know how I can keep him away from golf. I'm worried about our future marital life.
Hey, about the health checkup we both had the other day?
I'm at work right now, don't you know that?
I know, but I thought it should be better to talk about it now.
You know what? You don't have a job and you don't have any responsibilities at work. That's why you think it's okay to text like this with something that's not important.
Not important? I'm just trying to tell you that I got the results of the checkup.
See? Why can't you wait until I get home? It's not even an urgent matter, is it? You're just chilling at home all day without any responsibilities or anything. You don't know what's really urgent or not.
That's a terrible thing to say. I do all the housework and raising our daughter.
Don't you think that's normal as a wife? Your sister works hard and got promoted the other day, right? That's great, and she's making money.
So you don't care about the result?
You can tell me when I have time at home.
Fine. Let me know when you're ready.
Hi, Luna. I need to go to the hospital this evening, and I was wondering if you could give me a ride.
I'm sorry, but my daughter has plans to go out with her friends today, so can't we go tomorrow?
I'm going shopping with my friends tomorrow. Aren't you being cold to your mother-in-law who has to go to the hospital?
But you're going to the hospital for your knee, right? And yet you're going shopping, which requires a lot of walking?
Yes, that's right. What's wrong with that? It's just that the doctor's schedule has changed this week. If I go tomorrow, it'll be that other doctor who I don't really like.
Your doctor is that handsome young doctor, right?
That's right. He's a very good doctor, you know.
Speaking of hospitals, Noah and I had a checkup together last month.
Oh, the one you went with him and wasted your money? I don't know why you wasted your money like that, since you're both so healthy.
Whether it was a waste of money or not depends on the results.
Oh, so you got a bad result?
Yeah, well...
I knew it. You're useless that you can't even have a baby. I knew you were useless.
What are you talking about? I have a daughter, don't I?
You must have a boy. I don't want a girl. And she doesn't even like me. She's not even cute.
What?
Something must be wrong with your uterus since you can't even have a boy. That's why you got the bad result. And you don't even have a job.
What on earth are you talking about? The reason why I quit my job in the first place is because Noah told me to quit when we got married.
Your earning was very little, wasn't it? I feel sorry for Noah. Your twin sister has the same face. I wonder why he didn't choose her.
I can't believe you said that. It's true that I didn't make as much as Noah does, but I had a responsible and respectable job too. He wanted me to be home when our daughter comes home from school. I'm fulfilling his wish that I would stay home every day for her.
He told you to quit because he wants you to focus on taking care of Noah, but you can't do that if you're working. And besides, it's not like you can't live only on his salary, right?
It's true that his salary is enough for us to live, but
you still don't seem to be able to take care of the house well. You are so busy with your child that you neglect Noah, aren't you? Poor Noah.
Huh?
I was so against the marriage. I'm telling him to get a divorce, but he's too kind.
That's between me and him. Please don't interfere.
You're useless since you can't have a boy, you don't work, and you're sick.
Well, actually,
I won't let you use my son's hard-earned money to treat your sickness.
wait a minute.
I'm going to have Noah divorce you. He doesn't need a useless wife like you.
You're terrible.
So tell me what's wrong with you.
It's an incurable disease.
What? I knew it. It's because you spend most of your time chilling in the living room all day.
I'm sure you're happy about it, right?
Don't say it like that. You make it sound like I'm happy that you're dying.
I've been told there's only 3 months to live.
Oh yeah? That's perfect.
What does that mean?
If you've got 3 months to live, there's no point in trying to cure you. You'll just have to give up.
Oh my God.
What's the name of the disease? Cancer? Whatever. Write the divorce papers and get out of our life.
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. It's not good that his wife has only 3 months to live. Don't embarrass him like that.
Don't you have any compassion for others?
Huh? For a useless wife like you? Don't make me laugh.
Not even a shred of compassion?
If you're getting a divorce, I'll tell my son not to come home until you're gone.
What do you mean?
I don't want him to get sick from you.
He won't. It's not like the flu. I've never heard of cancer being contagious.
You don't know that. You never know where you get it from.
Don't you know that cancer is one of the leading causes of death? It's not contagious. It just happens to people.
You only have 3 months left to live, and you're being cocky. Go to hell with your kid.
What?
That's right. I'm not going to raise your daughter. She's going to an institution. If you don't like it, get a divorce and get a guardian or something.
She's Noah's daughter and your grandchild, and you're sending her to an institution?
I don't care what happens to her. I don't like the idea of my son getting a new wife with your child.
Well, have it your way.
Give all your savings to my son. He earned it. There's no point for you to spend it when you only have 3 months to live anyway.
That's enough. I understand. Noah is going to live at your home from now on, is that right?
That's right.
Then you will take care of his living expenses as well, right?
Huh?
His salary for this month was used to pay the bills, and there is no more money in his account.
Is that so? Poor Noah.
There are days until his next payday, and I'm sure he'll be short. Can you please take it out some cash along with his living expenses?
You're not secretly taking all his savings, are you?
I won't do anything that would cause financial problems like that. We'll settle our savings exactly at the time of divorce.
I guess I have no choice then. Get a divorce and get out.
I'm Luna, 32 years old. I've been married for 7 years. I have a 2.5-year-old daughter, but I was told by my mother-in-law, Chloe, that I'm not considered as a wife until I have a baby boy. When I talked to my husband about it, he said, "Apologize to my mother for not being able to give birth to a boy." Divorce has always been on my mind. But when I think about being a single parent and raising my daughter on my own, I find it difficult to make such decision. I'm not sure if I can raise my daughter on my own. Then I found out the cancer, and Chloe was very critical of me. However, she had a big misunderstanding. And this was the beginning of the great destruction of this scum mother and son.
I guess I was chosen to live and not you.
Huh?
My mom told me not to go home, but go to her house instead. And I got here late, and she told me about it this morning.
I see. What did she tell you?
She told me you only have 3 months to live, and you're useless to us. I guess you have no choice but to go to heaven.
Wow, I have never thought you were capable of saying that kind of thing. But it makes me feel better about not being able to do anything.
Yeah? Well, you're still going to sell the house and give me half of the money, right?
Yes, I will. But you're gonna pay me what you owe me, right? Like child support?
And then you'll get a quick divorce, right?
Yes, of course.
I'm in Miami with my new girlfriend. You won't be able to come here anymore, so would you like me to send you some pics?
What a surprise. Are you having an affair?
I don't want to go home where a sick person like you are living. It makes me depressed. I didn't have much time to spend at my parents' house, so I thought I would go on vacation with her.
That's great. You didn't even ask me if I was okay.
You only have 3 months to live. I feel so bad for you that I can just laugh about it.
So you took a trip to Miami with the girl knowing that you were cheating on me? That's a great way to live.
Mom told me to go on a trip to take my mind off things. I honestly didn't think you'd come. Unlike you, she's energetic, smart, and has a job.
I see. Are you done bragging about your girlfriend?
She's got a husband too, but he's just as useless as you are.
You are just like your mother. All you can do is look down on people.
My mom was sad, you know that?
What?
She said she felt sorry for me marrying a woman like you.
I see.
It's your fault you got sick. I'm glad that I'm finally getting a divorce.
If you wanted to divorce me, why didn't you tell me?
I have to look like I'm a decent man to public, and I'm happy to have a housekeeper.
That's a very selfish thing to say.
You're too diligent as a wife, and I can't see you as a woman anymore. I'm sick of it. I was hoping you'd go to hell.
Is that what you really think? You're disgusting. I can't even think we're the same human being.
Whatever. I'll start over with the smartest girl I know, and I won't take your daughter no matter what happens to you. I'll do what my mother said.
It's okay. I'm not going to let you take my daughter no matter what.
You're trying so hard to be tough. Don't you think you're making yourself even more pathetic? Well, Mom said she wouldn't take her either.
Thank God. I'm not going to let you or her raise my precious daughter.
What's with that tone? You didn't have a boy, and my mother forgave you for it.
What makes you think she forgave me? She's been so harsh on me.
You only think that because you're the one who hates her.
You would never understand. So, when are you coming back?
I'll be back in 3 days. I've got work to do.
You have money to play?
I withdrew some of the savings. The one you told me not to touch, saying it's for our daughter. That's why there's no money for your hospital anymore.
Why would you do that?
If we're going to split it, we've got to spend it, right? How much money do you have in savings?
It's about $60,000.
That's a lot. I really wanted to bring my mom with me here, but she told me to go ahead, just me and my girlfriend. Isn't that sweet? If you have that much, you can pay back to my mother with interest.
What kind of mother encourages her son who doesn't care about his wife to go on a trip with his lover?
Don't say bad things about my mom.
There's only bad things about her. Don't you realize that you will have some money to pay?
Are you talking about alimony? You don't have any pictures or anything to prove that I'm with her, do you? You can't charge me alimony. Well, I can forgive your outburst, considering the life insurance money. I'll put it to good use. How much is it going to be?
Now you're talking about insurance money? We took out the same policy when we got married, remember? It's $100,000.
Okay, I'm glad I married you for the first time. Mom will be happy.
I know.
But at your age, you'll have only 3 months to live and no heirs. I wonder what you were born for. I'm sorry about this.
Me too.
It's gonna cost me a lot of money to pay for your funeral, and it's gonna be a hassle, so we should get a divorce first. And I don't want the hassle of the formalities, so you're gonna have to end any kind of relationship between us.
Okay. I got the divorce papers in the mail yesterday with your signature already on them.
Mom told me to fill it out, so I did it a long time ago. It helped, didn't it?
I'll fill it out and submit it when the paperwork's done.
Oh, at least you were helpful in the end.
I'm really disappointed in you and your mother. People who take pleasure in other people's misfortunes should just get punished.
Whatever you say. Today is a memorable day, so I'm going to celebrate. Hey, what's going on? Some of the furniture and appliances are missing.
Did you finally come back?
Yes, I did. I stayed at my mother's house after I got back from Miami. I got a call the other day that you left, so I came home. I don't even want to see you. You only have 3 months to live, so I don't need you anymore.
Yeah, and you even took a trip with my sister.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to enjoy my life with her. Wait a second. How did you know I went to Miami with your sister?
She told me. You kept asking her out, and she was tired from work, so she took you up on it. She said she was really sorry, and she cried.
Oh, yeah, but you know what? Since we're divorced, it's okay, right?
Yeah, I filed the divorce papers after you got back from that trip to Miami.
What?
But how could you mess with my twin sister? I guess you liked our faces. I'll give you a share of the property, but for now, I'll take 6 months of child support and alimony.
What? Alimony? And why 6 months of child support?
My sister gave me a lot of pictures as evidence of you having an affair with my sister. You're going to have a hard time, aren't you? You're not going to be able to work, too. I thought 6 months was enough until I get the insurance money.
What? What are you talking about?
You're the one with 3 months to live.
Huh?
I left the papers on the table. Didn't you see them? Why don't you take a look at it right now?
What are you talking about? You're the one who only have 3 months to live.
It's true what it says there. Why don't you go to the hospital and ask the doctor?
What the hell is this? Me? Oh no. Give me the money, and I'm gonna get better, right?
Oh yeah? If you only have 3 months to live, what's the point of treatment? You don't need the money.
That's a horrible thing to say.
That's what your mother said to me. Besides, I'm a stranger now. It's none of my business.
Wait a minute. Can we just call off the divorce? I still want you to be there for me. I want you to see the end of me.
What? After all this? No way. I'm a stranger now, just like you wanted.
Oh no. What about your savings? What if the money could fix me up?
You've been spending a lot of money, haven't you? You said there's nothing left for hospital bills.
Stop joking around. You made my mother give you the money to pay her back in the divorce. Didn't you pay her back?
The money your mother gave me was just pocket change.
What?
It did say in the divorce that we'd work out the finances, and half of the joint property is mine. The other half will go to alimony and child support.
Wait a minute.
I can wait, but you're running out of time. You're just going to have to accept the reality.
That's a terrible black joke. You should be more kind to people who may have a short life ahead of them.
Oh yeah? But that's what you said to me, wasn't it? By the way, didn't you get the business card off my lawyer? He'll be talking to you from now on.
No way.
If you have a problem with me, sue me or whatever. I hope you like the results you get in the next 3 months.
How can you say such terrible things to the people you loved?
I've been told the same thing by both you and your mother.
My mom's crying. Don't you feel sorry for me?
That's too bad.
Hey, are you sure you want to do this?
About what?
I'm the father of our daughter. She's going to miss me. She's going to cry.
She's better off without a father like you.
What? How can you say that to me after all I've done for you and her? I get sick and you're kicking me out of your life?
You're just talking about yourself, aren't you?
What?
I'm sorry you're sick. I was going to support you till the end. I was just trying to figure out how to not shock you. I was going to ask you to go to the hospital somehow. I was grateful for what you've been through, and I was going to take care of you.
Why don't you just do that? I'm all for it.
But your mother, who misunderstood me, cursed me out with terrible words.
That's what she said, not me.
And you, without a word about whether or not you're okay with it, you did the math on my insurance money. You said something about I'm some sort of useless wife.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. I'm not going to forgive you, and I don't care about you because you're a stranger to me anyway.
Don't say that. Help me. I'm scared.
I can't. You and your mother can support each other.
Luna.
You only have 3 months to live. You should just give up your life. Goodbye.
Hey, Wait a minute.
How'd it go, sis? It went well. I was worried about taking my daughter with me, but it's a good thing I went alone. Really? He was so arrogant, right? There weren't many people there, just relatives and neighbors. It was just his mother and a few people she knew. She's lost a lot of weight and became quiet. Yeah, he was a total jerk right up to the end. He asked me to go on a trip with him right after I heard everything from you. I wanted to know what he was thinking, so I went with him, and I found out that he was a terrible man. Well, I was surprised when you came back from Miami and told me it was you. I'm the opposite of you. I'm a free spirit. That's why I can do whatever I want. My daughter is the beneficiary of the insurance and told not to change it during the divorce, so she'll get it soon. Okay, let's take a trip to Hawaii with it. That's a little too much of a black joke. I heard Noah was cursing his mother all the time, even though he lost weight in the end. He was the type of person who blames on someone for everything after all. The one who lives is the winner. How long do you think it'll take you to get home? I think your daughter misses you. I'll buy her some sweets, and I'll be there as soon as I can. He did make it 4 months after all. We didn't have any savings, so he had to stay home. According to a friend of his mother who lives nearby, she was abused but did her best, and now she's a changed person with a dark personality. She doesn't communicate with her neighbors and lives a quiet life by herself. I feel sorry for the loss of her beloved son, but the fact that no one reached out to him in the end, I think they deserved what they got. I also hope that my daughter will grow up to be a child who can take care of herself by taking care of others. We may not be able to spend as much time together as we would like, but I will do my best to make a fresh start, cherishing the smiles and time we have together.
Rebecca, are you home already? Rebecca?
Shut up already! I'm not home yet because I'm still with my friends.
I asked you to take care of the house today because I'll be home late preparing for tomorrow. Besides, haven't you been out too much lately?
I'm a college student now, so what I do is my business. I don't need a failure like you to tell me what to do. I'm seriously embarrassed that you only completed junior high school and work at a cheap diner.
But I'm still your mother. I raised you by myself. I didn't even have time to choose a job I like. I had to work somehow. I had to earn money.
Yes. I've heard a lot about your struggles. But I don't know a single kid other than me who has a mother with only a middle school education. And I never hear about one that works in a diner. I'm seriously embarrassed by your existence.
Rebecca, I don't judge people by their education or their profession. Everyone has their own life story to tell. Everyone lives with different circumstances.
You're just trying to make excuses. Anyway, it's really embarrassing that my mother only completed middle school and is an idiot. I don't even consider you my mother.
Rebecca.
I studied hard and got into Harvard. I didn't take it easy. I studied hard. I'm good at what I do, aren't I? Don't make it sound like you're the only one who had a hard time.
Well, that's true, but...
Oh, you're really pissing me off. I don't want to see your face. I want to cut the ties between you and me. I'm not coming home for a while.
You're not coming back. Where are you going? You can't stay at your friend's house. You'll get in trouble. You should come home.
Nancy, how are you?
Dad? Yeah, I'm okay.
What's wrong? Something happened?
Why?
Well, I thought it's unusual for you to send me a short reply. You always send me long messages about the most recent things that happened.
I guess you really know me, huh? Rebecca has been really rude to me recently.
About what?
She said she's ashamed that I'm her mother. She even wants to stop our relationship. She says she studied hard and got into Harvard, and she's ashamed that her mother is only a middle school graduate with a low-paying job.
Rebecca said that. How can she think your job is bad?
Yes, but did I make a mistake in raising that girl? I don't know. I'm not so sure anymore.
You have nothing to be ashamed of. You've done more than anyone else to raise your child. I've seen it from your side, and I know you better than anyone else.
But Rebecca doesn't seem to think so. I was shocked. My own daughter wants to disown me. Was it wrong for me to raise a child on my own?
No, that's not true. You certainly had to work your way through middle school. Not because you couldn't study, not because you didn't want to go to school. It was for me. You sacrificed yourself for me. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
Dad.
Rebecca's being really awful. I'll talk to her. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
Thanks, Dad. Just talking to you made me feel better. Hey, I just got a call from Grandpa. What the hell do you think you're doing? You know I love Grandpa. How dare you say something so unnecessary? What do you mean by unnecessary? I was just asking him to help me with a problem. Problem? You're a middle school graduate. What can you do? Were you asking him what you can do to escape from your sad life? Rebecca, I've worked my ass off to raise you. I don't consider myself to have a sad life. But hey, you're still only a middle school graduate, right? I've told you many times, there are no such mothers among Harvard parents. That's... Everyone has their own circumstances, right? Huh? The reason why you couldn't study? Don't make me laugh. Why couldn't you? What? Why is it that Grandpa graduated from college? He graduated from college and even runs a company. But you are only a middle school graduate. I have a lot of respect for my grandpa, but you are different. You're still working at a crappy diner at your age. Oh, how embarrassing. Is your education so important? Is your occupation that important? You can't judge a person by that. There are many more important things. There it is. Huh? You're so quick to defend having a low education and a crappy job. You're trying to justify yourself, aren't you? Justify? I'm not going to admit that I'm a daughter to a shameful woman like you. I would never admit my mother is such an embarrassment. It's awful. You hate me so much. Okay, I get it. I don't want to think of you as my mother. I don't want a mother like you. Yeah, I'm not your real mother, so I don't care if you feel that way. What? What are you talking about? I took you in as a newborn. I took you in when you were a baby and raised you with my own hands. You and I are not related by blood. Huh? That's a stupid lie, just because I made fun of you for only graduating from junior high school. You think you're going to punish me, don't you? Don't try to fool me with some random made-up story. Well, if you don't believe me, that's fine. I told you the truth. Hey, what the hell is going on? You were acting weird, so I went to the authorities and checked. You and I were never related. I told you so, didn't I? I didn't lie. Then who the hell am I? I thought you were my mother, and my father died in an accident. That's because you were little. I just made up a story that made sense to a kid. Oh, really? That means I don't have your genes after all. That's why I was the only smart one. That makes sense. You're such a... I don't know how you turned out like that. I must have raised you wrong. No, that's not it. I must have good blood from my parents. That's why I'm so successful, unlike you. Are you serious? Of course I am. I'm not like you. I think it's time for me to say something about that. What? Don't be such a bother. I know your mother, the mother who gave birth to you. She was a middle school graduate who worked at a diner. Really? A diner? She was a very good-natured girl. Unfortunately, she was dependent on men. After work, she would hang out with a bunch of random guys. Then she had a child with an unknown father. And while she was struggling figuring that out, her belly got bigger and bigger, and she had to have the baby. No kidding. She was spending most of her income on her boyfriend, so she didn't have any money to pay for the baby. I took over for her. She and I worked together and we were friends. I told her I would help her raise the baby, but one day, when I came to work, she left the child at the diner and ran away. What? I just couldn't leave her at an institution. I decided to raise her by myself. That's me? Is it true? It's true. Oh, my God. That's the worst. Does that mean that the mother who gave birth to me is trash? And the mother who raised me is also trash? And on top of that, I don't even know who my father is. Seriously, that sucks. Does that mean I had nothing but trashy women in my life? Trashy women? Because you both worked in a low-paying job at a crappy diner, right? Oh, that sucks. How can you be such a... Can you just stay out of my life? I don't know what I got into Harvard for. The only person I need is Grandpa. I hope it works out the way you want it to. What do you mean? Life. Things don't always work out the way you want them to. But it's the figuring out how to get through it that's the real fun. Seriously, you're so annoying. Grandpa?
Oh, Rebecca, what's wrong?
Hey, my mom abandoned me. She said she won't even pay my tuition anymore and kicked me out of the house. You'll take care of me, right?
Nancy abandoned you?
Yes, she did.
How can that be? She took parenting more seriously than anyone else. She'd protect you even at the cost of her own life. There's no way Nancy would abandon you like that.
But it's true. She told me to leave because I'm not her real daughter.
Rebecca, she's not the kind of person who would say such a thing. You can't lie to me, okay?
What? So you believe her?
Of course I do. Nancy insisted on taking you in and raising you herself. Me and Grandma were against taking you in.
What? Grandpa, that's terrible.
But it's the truth.
Grandpa, how can you say that? Aren't you ashamed that your daughter is only a middle school graduate working in a diner all her life?
I'm proud of my daughter.
Why would you be? You graduated from college and run your own company, and your daughter is only a middle school graduate.
Rebecca, that's enough.
What?
Have you ever thought about why Nancy got a job straight out of middle school?
Because she couldn't study, right? Because she was failing, right? That's why she's still working at a diner. I was embarrassed the whole time, you know?
Nancy was a very high achiever. In middle school, she was always first in her grade.
You're kidding, right?
If she had continued on to higher education, she would have even been admitted to Harvard.
Huh?
But the bubble burst in the fall of her junior year. My company was on the verge of bankruptcy because of it. As a business owner, I had to protect my employees. I was thinking of just going bankrupt and giving them the money for insurance. That's when Nancy came to my rescue.
What?
She said she'd work as long as she could. She said she didn't want the company that was her father's pride and joy to go bankrupt. Our family lived in poverty, but Nancy kept the company afloat by working. Nancy gave up her education and started working after graduating from junior high school for me. I was so moved by her courage that I was ashamed of myself.
Oh? Is that so?
Thanks to Nancy, I was able to work hard as well. Then, the economy gradually recovered and I was able to save this company. My company couldn't have come this far without Nancy. It's my fault that Nancy didn't go on to high school. I will not allow anyone to mock my courageous daughter, even you.
But I didn't know that. No one told me. You should have told me by now instead of keeping it to yourself.
But you didn't listen, did you? And I can't tolerate people who look down on people because of their education or occupation. I heard you've said many terrible things about Nancy. I can't help someone who acts so awful to such a wonderful woman.
What do you mean? What about me?
I mean, I won't take care of you. I won't even help you pay for school. If you want to graduate from Harvard, you're going to have to graduate on your own.
Huh? Are you kidding me? I'm still a student. How can I possibly pay for tuition?
Think about how you can pay for it.
Huh?
You just keep taking money from Nancy. You've been going out every night, haven't you? Nancy works so hard on her own. I'm not going to help someone who doesn't even know that.
Huh? Wait a minute, Grandpa. I'm a student. There's no way I have that kind of money.
Why don't you save up some money? If you don't have enough money, why don't you get a part-time job or something? It's your responsibility to figure out how to do it. Money doesn't come from nowhere, you know?
Then what about my study time? I'm still a student. I'm still studying. Studying is my main job.
Well, even if you don't finish college, your life can be whatever you want it to be with your own efforts. If you can't pay for school, then you have to go out and work. People aren't just about their education or occupation. It's about how you deal with yourself and how you treat others. Depending on that, you can make your own future.
I'm not ruining my chances of getting through Harvard.
You got into Harvard because of your mother's support, right? She's been working so hard to raise you since you were a little girl. What could you possibly learn at Harvard if you didn't seem to understand that in the first place? I have a feeling that what you need to learn is much, much further back than that. Don't you?
Huh? How dare you say that? When I worked so hard to get into the school too. Can't you help me, Grandpa?
I no longer consider you my grandchild. I won't help you anymore. You can try to live your life as you like.
Grandpa? Hey, I haven't received my tuition money. There's no way I can pay for school, so you'll have to pay it. You're my mother, aren't you?
I'm not your mother. We don't have a relationship.
But you're the one who raised me all this time, aren't you? Don't you owe me support?
I have raised you as if you were my own daughter.
Then pay my tuition.
I loved you more than anyone. I would have done anything for you. That's why I worked so hard, kept working at the diner all this time.
Well, then, what's the problem?
But I guess I was wrong in the way I gave you my affection.
Huh?
You don't understand people's feelings or hardships. You grew up judging people based on their education and occupation.
Of course I did. I got into Harvard, so I'm not going to just throw that away. I need tuition money for that. You should pay it. Because I love you so much, I'm going to give you up. I want you to learn how to be a real human being. I want you to know that there are more important things than your education and occupation.
What are you talking about?
So I have decided not to fund you at all in the future. I will not pay your tuition either. If you still want to go to college, you'll have to handle it yourself.
What? There's no way I can do that. That's why I called you. Because of you, even Grandpa gave up on me.
So, then you'll have to do it on your own because there's no one to help you. You'll learn how hard it is to live and make a living. I want you to experience it firsthand.
Isn't that irresponsible of you?
No, you're a grown-up, an adult who has already passed the age of 20. You should be able to think about yourself and what you need to do. So I've decided to stop helping you.
Oh no! You're saying the parent who raised me is abandoning me too?
It's not abandonment. Like I said, you're over 20 years old now, so I guess you're graduating?
You're joking, right? How am I supposed to go to college?
That's what you have to figure out for yourself. First of all, think about what kind of way is there. I'm sure you can do it. I know you can do it because that's how I've lived my life.
I'm not some high school dropout. Shut up and pay my college tuition.
Oh, by the way, I'll say this to my credit. I work at a diner, but I'm also a business owner.
Huh?
Thanks to years of hard work, I was given full control of the store. One day, the old boss decided to let me take the place over.
No way!
I had no idea how to run a business, and I had a hard time at first. But I learned a lot from your grandfather, and as time passed, we drew in more business. Now, I own 5 restaurants. You don't have to graduate from college to make a living. What's important is to be humble and ambitious. That's what I want you to learn.
I don't care what you say. I'm still going to be a college graduate.
That doesn't matter. I've been learning since I finished middle school. You have to learn things on your own.
Oh, Mom, I'm sorry. I apologize. So please pay my tuition. Please let me go to college.
If you want to go to college, go on your own. I've decided not to support you in any way from now on. There's nothing more you can say to me. I will cut off all ties with you, whatever the outcome.
What? If you do that, I won't be able to live.
If that's what you think, then you'd better act now. You've been accepted to Harvard, so get your head out of your ass and think about it.
Mom, please, forgive me. I'm sorry for everything I've done. I'm sorry for all the things I've said. I just want to finish college.
Don't make me say it again. I've already made up my mind. Well then, I wish you the best of luck in graduating from Harvard.
Oh no, Mother!
After that, Rebecca was living in a shared house with her friends. But she couldn't pay the rent, so she was kicked out. She started to work part-time to pay her tuition fees. But because she insisted on her own opinions, she was fired at every job she took, and none of them lasted. Finally, she had to drop out of school because she could not afford the tuition fees. It is a shame because it was undeniably her own hard work that allowed her to be accepted in the first place. It's a shame, but I guess that's the life Rebecca chose. She is now doing temp work to earn some money and moving from one friend's house to another. I can only hope that she will find her own path. I have decided to move in with my father, which I have been thinking about for a long time. We talk about work every day at home. I will continue to cherish my father who is grateful to me.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!